Puppy Z's Blueprint: How to Sleep Peacefully Tonight Even If You've Never Potty Trained a Puppy Before. Introduction. Hey there, puppy parent. If you're reading this, it probably means you're pretty tired. You're looking for that magic solution that lets both you and your new puppy get a full night of sleep. Great news, you're in the right place. Before I get into the tactics that will help you get some much needed sleep, let me tell you how I learned to potty train puppies so quickly. Every journey begins somewhere. Mine started amidst the stylish setting of a modern condo complex, the bustling city my backdrop, and a new puppy as my guide into uncharted territories of sleep deprivation and embarrassment. This little pit bull mix I named Butters was adorable and full of energy. He made my life both a joy and a challenge. My pristine condo became a landmine of puppy accidents. The sleek walkways and sparkling clean elevators were no longer just the path to my home, but also a trail of disaster. The neighbors, they were growing tired of the surprises we were leaving behind, and I couldn't blame them. I was so embarrassed. With the hope of salvaging my relationship with my neighbors and my sanity, I did what any desperate first-time puppy owner would do. I turned to the internet. There, amidst the sea of advice, I found a DVD claiming to have all the answers. I snatched it up faster than my pup could chomp on a new chew toy. The DVD arrived, and I pored over its contents with high hopes. It provided some useful tips, no doubt, but it didn't hold the key I was searching for. The path to a potty-trained puppy still seemed like a maze. But this was just the beginning. I learned the hard way, diving into the deep end of puppy training, forced to innovate and adapt as I trained hundreds of puppies. Sleep, a rare luxury. My time in the trenches of puppy training was my wake-up call, pushing me to refine and advance beyond the best advice available at that time. I was well versed in the art of sleep deprivation, and now I'm on the other side. I've taken the lessons I've learned, the innovations I've developed, and packed them all into this guide. I'm thrilled to be able to share these hard-earned lessons with you, saving you from countless sleepless nights, frustration, and strain on your relationship with your furry friend. The first time you use the method in this ebook, you'll set yourself up for a night where you're not woken up every couple of hours by a puppy that needs to go out. Sounds like a dream, right? And it's pretty simple too. It's all about food and water intake. If you know when and how much your puppy is eating, drinking, you'll soon know when it's going to come out. That's how you guarantee a good night's sleep. Picture this: peaceful, uninterrupted nights. A puppy that sleeps soundly through the night, every night. A harmonious household where everyone, including the puppy, wakes up rested and ready for the day. Here's the step-by-step of what we're going to do. 1. Regular feeding schedules of high-quality food. 2. Monitoring water intake so you have a predictable output of pee. 3. What to do 4 hours before bedtime every night to guarantee success. 4. The perfect puppy sleeping den. 5. How to handle accidents gracefully. 6. What not to do. 7. Potty breaks the right way. This method aligns with your puppy's biological rhythm, helping them learn how to control their bladder and bowel movements more effectively. I've been potty training puppies for over 15 years now, and I've trained under some of the best trainers in the country. There's a reason I have so many 5-star reviews on Google. My company has well over 100 reviews from happy dog owners who have used my methods to train their dogs. In addition to this ebook, you can also check out my puppy and potty training segments I've done on the news for both Fox 13 and ABC 4. I've been on the news dozens of times to share my dog training tips and methods. I don't mention this to brag, I simply want you to be confident that you've come to the right place. I am someone who obsesses over being efficient with my time, and I want to do the same with your time today. I have written this ebook to give you the simplest, most effective potty training advice in existence. All right, let's get started. Step 1, regular feeding schedules of high quality food. Did you know that the type of food you feed your puppy and when you feed it can make a world of difference in potty training? Yep, it's true. Feeding your pup high quality food at regular times gives them the nutrients they need to grow strong and healthy. Plus, it makes their bathroom schedule pretty predictable, which is a game changer for potty training. I recommend a combination of a high quality kibble and raw meat. I feed my dogs Utah Paw chicken recipe, but you should feed the puppy recipe until your pup is around 1 year old. For the raw meat, I recommend Love Your Pet. I feed my dogs the raw bison with organ meat. It's a bit more expensive than what you'll find in stores, but quality matters and I want to feed my dogs the best. If you're on a tight budget, you can leave out the raw meat and just feed a high quality kibble. There are plenty of kibbles with good quality ingredients out there. You can see ratings on Dog Food Advisor. Always check before buying food for your pup. Since all the foods say they're really high quality, but few actually are. You'll need to determine the right amount of food for your puppy. This will depend on their breed, age, and weight. Split it into meals and serve these meals at the same times every day. Overfeeding can lead to obesity. This is really hard on your pup's joints and can lead to issues when they're older. Also, having loose stools makes potty training harder and leads to 4+ poops a day, which is unnecessary and unhealthy. 2 to 3 poops per day is normal for puppies. So, how much do you feed? Whatever the dog food bag says to feed minus 10% is a good general rule. I find most dog food labels recommend feeding more than is needed. If you're worried your dog isn't the right weight, consult a veterinarian. Vets generally say you should be able to feel your dog's ribs when you pet them, but not be able to see them. Young puppies, 7 to 12 weeks old, tend to be a bit chubbier than that which is normal, but they should start matching the vet's description before long. Again, if they are pooping 4 or more times per day, they are either eating too much or their food is low quality or both. Puppies usually eat 3 times a day, so keep that in mind. Don't just leave food out all day. Instead, give your pup a set time to eat. Around 5 to 10 minutes should do it. Then take away any food they didn't eat. This teaches them that mealtime isn't an all-day event, but a specific time to eat. And what happens when you stick to this plan? You get a puppy whose digestion and potty times are as regular as clockwork, making potty training a breeze. Your puppy will be healthier and easier to train thanks to their high-quality diet. Plus, you are setting the stage for the other steps in this guide to work their magic. Remember, consistency is the secret ingredient to success. So, stick with it and you'll start seeing results in no time. Step 2, monitoring water intake. All right, so we've covered food. Now let's talk about water. Just as with humans, water plays a vital role in a puppy's health. But here's the kicker. Controlling when and how much water your puppy drinks can be a game changer for successful potty training. By monitoring water intake, you can predict when your pup will need to go, which means fewer accidents and more sleep for you. Your mission is to keep a close eye on when and how much water your puppy is drinking. Most puppies will overdrink given the chance, which makes potty training really hard. First, make sure your puppy has access to fresh water during the day, especially around meal times. But here's the key. About 4 hours before you hit the hay, take the water dish away. This gives your puppy enough time to process and eliminate the water before bedtime, making it more likely they'll sleep through the night. So, what's in it for you if you follow this step? Well, for starters, a more predictable potty schedule, fewer surprises on your carpet, more sleep, and a puppy that's well on its way to being fully potty trained. So, give it a go. Your future, well-rested self will thank you. It's really that simple to do. Take water away early and you get to sleep. Your puppy will act really thirsty before bed, but you have to be strong and not give in. If you stay strong, you get to sleep and your puppy learns to hold it for longer periods each night. Score! How to tell if your puppy is dehydrated. The big thing I watch for is their pee color. Just like with humans, the darker yellow the pee, the more dehydrated they are. Most likely your puppy's pee is crystal clear. Am I right? How did I know? Because I've overhydrated more puppies than anyone on the planet, LOL. That sad look they gave me broke my heart, and so I said, okay, just a little more water. Then they peed in their kennel or on my floor, and I ended up giving them a bath and cleaning the carpet. I learned to be strong. You too must be strong. I had to learn that lesson several times before finally getting it right. The wisdom in this guide helps you fast forward to the end of my journey where results come fast. Every time your puppy pees, take note of the color. Here's your general guideline. Crystal clear equals your puppy is way overhydrated. You will suffer tonight. Light yellow equals well hydrated. Medium yellow equals slightly dehydrated. Give your puppy a drink. Medium/dark yellow equals dehydrated. Get this puppy some water. Dark yellow equals not good. Get this puppy lots of water. Step 3, the 4-hour countdown to bedtime. All right, we're moving on to the main course. This step is the real secret sauce to making sure you and your puppy can sleep through the night. By preparing correctly for bedtime, you're setting both of you up for success. Your mission is to establish a consistent routine for the 4 hours leading up to bedtime. This routine is going to revolve around managing your puppy's intake of food and water and making sure they get a chance to eliminate before bed. I usually go to bed at 10 p.m., so I never give puppies water after 6 p.m. I know they've had plenty of water with dinner. I feed around 5 p.m., and they get a little more water right at 6 p.m. This gives their body plenty of time to process everything and will reduce the chances of a midnight bathroom break. I know they are well hydrated because when they pee, it's a light yellow color. So at 10 p.m., I have to tell myself, call this puppy's bluff, Ryan. She is running over to the water bowl and seems really thirsty. But if you give in, you will suffer the consequences at like 3 a.m. Don't do it. Be strong. So 4 hours before bedtime, that water dish we talked about, it's time for it to disappear. Now let's talk about those all-important potty breaks. You're going to take your puppy outside for a bathroom break 4 hours before bed, then again 2 hours before and 1 hour before. Finally, right before you're ready to catch some Z's, you'll take them out for one last potty break. This routine ensures that they've emptied their bladder and bowels before bed, significantly reducing the chances of midnight accidents. And what's the payoff for all this? Imagine a world where nighttime accidents are a thing of the past, where your puppy sails through the night comfortably, and so do you. By sticking to this 4-hour routine, that world becomes your reality. You'll wake up refreshed and ready to face the day, and so will your well-trained puppy. That, my friends, is what I call a win-win. Step 4, crafting the perfect puppy sleeping den. Now let's talk about the sleeping arrangements. The space where your puppy sleeps is crucial to their comfort and sense of security, which directly affects their and your ability to sleep through the night. Your goal is to create an ideal sleeping environment for your puppy. This involves choosing the right type of bed, its placement, and the overall surroundings. Let's start with the bed. Your best options are a plastic crate or a wire crate with a blanket draped over the top. Inside, keep it simple, no bedding. This minimizes the chance of any accidents and discourages any midnight chewing sprees. As for where to place it, choose a quiet area where your pup won't be disturbed. Some privacy is good, but make sure you can still keep an eye on them. Now here's a little tip for that tough first night. You can bend the rules a bit. It's a big change for your pup, leaving their mom and litter mates, so they might need some extra reassurance. Feel free to let them sleep with you in your bed or sleep on the floor next to your bed. However, after the first night, it's best to be firm about them sleeping in their crate. It might be tough at first, but if you want to sleep through the night consistently, then don't ignore this advice. By creating a comfortable, secure sleeping environment and establishing a consistent sleeping routine, you're setting the stage for successful nights. Your puppy will learn to love their own space and will be more likely to sleep through the night, allowing you to do the same. It's a small investment of time and effort that pays off big time in the long run. Step 5. Handling accidents gracefully. Accidents happen. No matter how much we prepare, how consistent we are, or how perfect the sleeping den is, there will be nights when your puppy just can't hold it. And that's okay. It's part of the process. What matters is how you handle it. Your job is to handle these accidents calmly and gracefully. Remember, your puppy isn't doing this on purpose. They're still learning. So, patience is key. First off, make sure you have the cleaning supplies you need on hand. Enzymatic cleaner, paper towels, and a good attitude. If your puppy has an accident, clean it up quickly and thoroughly. Use the enzymatic cleaner to break down the scent markers that could encourage your pup to use the same spot again in the future. Avoid scolding or punishing your puppy. Instead, reinforce the potty training steps and routines. If you catch them in the act, quickly interrupt them and take them outside to finish. Don't pick them up and run them outside. Instead, interrupt the behavior and then guide them outside so they learn to walk the path to the proper potty area outside. Remember, this is a learning process for your puppy. Be patient, be persistent, and before you know it, these accidents will become a thing of the past. By handling accidents gracefully and maintaining a positive attitude, you're reinforcing the training and making it easier for your puppy to understand what's expected. This approach will lead to fewer and fewer accidents over time and will support the overall training process. Plus, it'll help you maintain a stronger, more trusting relationship with your puppy. Step 6. What not to do. Just as knowing what to do is crucial in ensuring a good night's sleep for both you and your puppy, knowing what not to do is equally important. There are some common pitfalls that can hinder your progress and create unnecessary challenges. Let's tackle these head on so you can avoid them from the get-go. Steer clear of a few common mistakes: feeding low-quality food, giving unlimited access to water, carrying your puppy outside during the day. I break this rule at night because I want to get back to bed fast, but during the day it's best to teach your puppy to walk the path to the potty area. These actions might seem harmless, but they can actually set back your training efforts. By avoiding these common mistakes, you're setting yourself and your puppy up for success. It might seem like a lot to remember, but with time, these steps will become second nature. And when they do, the reward of a full, uninterrupted night's sleep will be well worth it. Step 7. Potty breaking your puppy the right way. Now let's delve into potty breaks, a crucial part of your puppy's routine and an integral component of successful potty training. There's a technique to it. When executed correctly, these brief outdoor visits can instruct your puppy to do their business promptly, saving you time and avoiding lengthy potty breaks at inconvenient hours. It's essential to keep these potty breaks short, 5 minutes or less. The goal here is to communicate to your puppy that potty breaks are for business, not leisure. Some puppies are really good at sniffing around and not going potty in order to extend their potty breaks. Then as soon as you walk in the house, they pee. So frustrating. The strategy is simple. When it's time for a potty break, take your puppy outside and give them about 5 minutes to do their business. Don't let them fall into the trap of extending their outdoor time by sniffing around and holding out. This isn't a sightseeing trip. If your puppy successfully goes during this time, great. They get to come back inside and enjoy some playtime with you. This is their reward for a job well done. This is a great time to reward with praise as well. But if they don't go, they go right back into their crate for about 10 minutes. Then you try again. Repeat this process until they successfully do their business during their potty break. Oh, and if you have a puppy who runs away from you and loves to play, keep away. Do all your potty breaks with a leash on. Once your puppy goes potty, the leash comes off. This will be reward enough for your pup to want to go potty quickly because they want that leash off ASAP. By keeping potty breaks short and structured, you're teaching your puppy to do their business quickly and efficiently. This routine not only saves you time, but also reinforces the right behavior. The result? A puppy that understands the purpose of potty breaks and over time becomes more reliable about doing their business promptly. Bonus step, the power of puppy play dates. All right, let's talk about something fun, play dates. But these aren't just about fun and games. Regular play dates with other puppies can significantly enhance your puppy's training journey, including potty training. Plus, it's a surefire way to ensure a tired puppy who's ready to sleep through the night. It's simple. Make sure your puppy gets plenty of playtime. This should be at least 3 days per week, but ideally it would be every day. Each play session should last about 45 minutes, and it should involve active play like wrestling and play fighting as long as both dogs are having fun. Find friends, family, or neighbors with well-behaved dogs who enjoy the company of puppies. If that's not an option, consider enrolling your puppy in a puppy day training program like ours. We'll ensure your pup gets lots of playtime, wears themselves out, and reinforces good potty training habits. During playtime, puppies should be allowed to engage in active physical play. This includes wrestling, play fighting, and gentle biting. This type of play is essential for their development and helps them burn off energy, which can lead to a more relaxed, compliant puppy at home. Regular play dates can make a world of difference in your puppy's behavior and training progress. They provide an outlet for your puppy's energy, reduce frustration, and encourage good behavior at home, including consistent potty habits. Not to mention, a well-exercised puppy is more likely to sleep through the night, giving you the peaceful, uninterrupted sleep you've been dreaming of. So get out there and schedule those play dates. Conclusion. And there you have it. The steps to ensure you and your puppy sleep through the night. You now have the knowledge and the power to make those sleepless nights a thing of the past. But it's not just about sleep. It's about the empowerment this process can bring to your life. Think about it. You're not just training your puppy, you're also training yourself. You're developing patience, consistency, and a deeper understanding of your new friend. These are skills that can translate into many other areas of your life, improving your relationships with the people around you. You're becoming a better communicator, a better problem solver, a better companion. Plus, imagine what you can achieve with a full night's sleep under your belt. Your productivity could skyrocket, your mood could improve, your overall quality of life could be so much better. That's the power of a good night's sleep, and you now have the tools to make it happen. Remember, the more you do it, the better you'll become. Practice makes perfect after all. Your first night might not go exactly as planned, but don't get discouraged. Keep at it. Keep refining your routine. And before you know it, you and your puppy will be sleeping like puppies. So, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and put these steps into action. Your future, well-rested self is cheering you on. You've got this. Your friend with treat-filled pockets, Ryan William. P.S. When you're ready for personalized help in person with one of our trainers, all you need to do is book your free consultation. You can do that by going to trainwalkpoop.com.